And a weak holder is somebody that if they sold now would be showing a loss. Now human beings don't like that. So they say, right, I'm going to hang on. I'm going to wait. The market will probably go up. It's gone up a bar. I'm going to hang on. But sooner or later, the structure of a bear market, that's why you have lower lows and lower tops to ensure that you don't get out. They are not going to allow you to get out of that losing trade. Eventually, as these bear markets continue, some bad news will appear. In this case, it was the terrorist attack on the Twin Towers. And when the market reopened after closing a week, the market plummeted down, as you can see there. However, if you're tuned into supply and demand, you say, wait, hang on a minute. Demand seems to be overcoming the supply. Why? Because the volume is ultra high, which the computer tells you, works it out for you. Well, you can see it by your own eyes. And yet the market's closed in the middle. So it must be demand that's overcome the supply. In other words, there are more buyers than sellers. However, on those days, you will never, ever be told the truth. That's guaranteed. I've never heard the truth in the stock market, ever. Because if you're a professional trader, you're not going to tell everybody what's going on. Because the market has to have losers to keep it going. It's like a pyramid letter. A pyramid letter collapses quite soon because there's no losers. It's not fed any losers. But the stock market has to have losers, and that's why it's going up and down like this. On that day, if you'd have turned on CNBC money program, you would have seen grim-faced reporters looking at you, saying that the market today has collapsed to new lows since so-and-so. Billions and billions of dollars have been wiped off the share values. Professional traders are very, very worried. Lower prices are inevitable. President Bush has said that Al-Qaeda cells are all over America and Europe, posed to strike at will with all sorts of terrible weapons, and so on and so on. But they never tell you the truth, because the exchanges know perfectly well what's going on. They absolutely know what's going on, because what happens when these markets collapse like this, the professional traders can't believe their luck. They're overwhelmed. They say, God, Christmas has come early. They pile in and buy everything. Wouldn't you? If there's a bargain going, I know you like them. And professional traders are no different. They pile in and buy everything. So what the newsreader, if he was telling you the truth, and the exchanges know the truth, and they're supposed to be giving information to these TV companies, the newsreader would have said, however, this is a gigantic shakeout in the market. Hundreds of thousands of traders have dumped their shares onto the open market. Professional traders have moved in and bought all the selling. This is going to make the market a strong market rather than a weak market that this news is inferring. You'll never, ever hear that. And they know it. Take Mr. Greenspan, the chairman of the Federal Reserve. He comes out on TV once, twice a year. You would be, it's certain, guaranteed, that the contents of that speech is known in the stock market well before he ever speaks. It definitely would have been had its okay, yes or no, the contents of that speech. Even some of the members may have written it for him. And they're posed to move the market if the contents of his speech is supposed to be good news or bad news. They're already in position. So all this is going on all the time. Now you may think you're quite good at putting two and two together. You may be very, very proud of the fact is that you're pretty streetwise, you know what's going on. However, when this news is distorting, you don't know the real truth. What is resulting is it's being fed through your mind and you get a gut feeling which is totally wrong. It's not your fault, it's because your mind is being fed misinformation. And misinformation is deliberately created. The more the better. The more they can get away with, the better. If you're tuned into this, as soon as bad news, you say, right, pay alert. Is this a buying opportunity? Have I got a buy signal in my formulas? Most people, when news is bad, they turn away.